Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. And somebody sent me this photograph, and this is pretty cool. He's building a building, and it looks like some sort of brick veneer, but his corners aren't matching up, and he's wondering the easiest way to do it. And he didn't give me a lot of information, but let's just say you have a. He gave me the thickness of the outside material, and that's really all you need. And he's working with millimeters, so I'm going to work with millimeters. I'm going to make this one 250 by 150. If this is the size, so what he did, I think he put 3 millimeter MDF and made the building, and then this bricks are 2 millimeters, and he's just kind of covering up the building with the brick veneer. If that's what I understand, this is what you need to do. And we're going to move all this stuff out of the way and work in the center of the page, because in this particular case, it's going to help us tremendously. So I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. So this is the width of your building, and you're putting 1.5 millimeter on top of it. So we need to add 3 millimeters to the length. So let's go Control D and make a duplicate, and make the duplicate 253 millimeters. That's all we got to work with. This will be 1.5 millimeters. Let's just kind of show off here. 1.5 millimeters. So that's your thickness, and you might want to add a little bit more to that. Within the picture, I don't know how if he's buying a veneer that's already got the bricks on it. I mean, I can't really tell what he cut. And I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to be able to answer the right question. But what I would do in this case, I would draw a 2-point line from there to there. And then I would draw a 2-point line from there to the outer node. And I don't think I quite got the outer node. Let me back up one. Let me start over. Let me get rid of this measurement. So I'm going to tell you what, let's just do it from that node to the outside node. From the outside node to the inside, from the outside. So I'm going to set my nudge distance now on 270 millimeters. This is hard working with millimeters. So there's our two lines. I'm going to grab our two lines, and I'm going to tell you right now, I made a mistake. And I'm going to show you if this ever happens to you with the blend tool. I'm going to blend it just 10 times. And look what happened. It's because I drew this line this way and this line this way. It throws you off. So we need to mirror that line. Now let's just do it 10. I put 20 a while ago, and this will be a lot easier to do. Now remember, we're still in the center of the page, so I can put these back. And that's all the difference in the millimeters. So I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key, and I'm going to take out that line, that line, that line, the outer one, the inner one. And I really thought about a couple ways you could do this and only have to do one end, but in this particular case, this is probably the fastest way. I would like to be able to flip that, but we don't really need those inside lines. Now I would make the other one exactly the same. So we're going to cut out the middle one, the shorter one, the outside, inside, outside, inside. Let me zoom in here. The outside, inside, outside, inside. And then one more to give us that. Now, we don't need those lines, but what we can do is, instead of worrying about it, just select the whole thing and go to create a boundary. There's one of our walls. It should be perfect. Now you need to make the other wall match it. So I'm actually going to break this up into 2 videos just in case you don't want to keep watching and you've learned enough already to bore you. So stay tuned for part 2. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.